Here it is. I'm starting now. This is the shit. Welcome back.
Hell yeah.
Episode 2. Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got BroFilms, Brendan, man.
What's
Brendan
up?
BroFilms. The
I'm a
world famous. The world famous gamer. We all know him for his gamer skill. So we'll start off with the juicy topics. Tetris 99, Tetris Battle Royale.
I cannot get a single win.
Oh, I haven't played that game. I haven't played a full game of Tetris before, like last week, and I got 5th place, and it was pretty epic.
Well, here's the thing. Tetris 99 feels completely different compared to regular Tetris. Not only is it modern Tetris, which already by that I suck at, but you mostly have to play from the bottom and then and then you go from there to the top a little bit to clear some lines. But other than that, you more or less have to play safe in order to get first.
What is the difference? Well, that's just like any other battle royale.
Mainly, in Tetris, your main goal is to get as many lines as you possibly can, and usually you strive to get a Tetris, which is 4 lines. But the problem is that Tetris 99 encourages you to do more or less like combos than anything else, and not do Tetrises that often. Because if you just pile up do Tetrises, you're more or less just asking to be freaking KO'd.
Tetris right
in the
back.
beginning. And no matter how hard I tried to adapt, and literally how hard I have tried to win in Tetris 99, I have found no success at all. I don't consider myself the best Tetris player either, which also is another problem on its own. In fact, I'm playing Tetris right now, just as reference.
Yeah, you can hear it.
And already, I'm about to line out. Okay, I lined out.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah, that just shows how my skill level in this game in general is just absolute crap.
Except, isn't your friend like the greatest Tetris in all of the lands? Isn't that something? Or like your enemy or whatever? Your sworn rival?
Yeah, he's better. Frickin' Packy's better at this game than me. Like, he can get 500,000 in the NES version, like, on a whim.
I've been told that my morbidly obese aunt is good at the game.
Are you kidding? She'll probably wreck my ass.
I haven't seen her play, but she's like 90 years old. 90,000 years old, and she weighs more than a truck, so I wouldn't know. Goodness.
And I also love the online reactions to it. Like, you remember how some people are joking about what to make a battle royale of, and then Tetris 99 happens.
Tetris Battle Royale was, I think I said something about that before it was announced. I was like, how retarded would it be if there was a Tetris Battle Royale? And then, oh, look.
And it happens. Surprisingly, it's fun. But the only problem with Tetris 99 is that's it. It's just a single player battle royale game, and there's not that much to come back from after you get good at the game. So
I want duos Tetris Battle Royale and squads.
I can see just a future game getting released exclusively for the Switch, where it not only includes Tetris 99, but it also has just the mainline Tetris modes you'd expect from a Tetris game.
Yeah.
And
did you play Puyo Puyo Tetris at all?
Yep, I did. I got it for my Switch actually when I first got it a month after the system came out, and I thought it was a neat game. It actually got me better at playing Puyo Puyo, which is what I actually bought the game for, funny enough. A lot of people bought the game for Tetris, but I actually bought the game for Puyo Puyo because I wanted to get better at that, and luckily I did. Again, I'm not the best player, but certainly not the worst now.
Did you ever play like back in the day, Cartoon Network had its own website that it's less focused on video games, but Cartoon Network's website used to be like vastly just a bunch of video games. Did you ever play those? Because I remember there's a regular show Puyo Tetris. Not Tetris.
Wait, what? There's no way.
It was a bowling game. It was a bowling Puyo game as regular show, and I played the shit out of that.
Are you really kidding me?
No, that was a lot of. Do you remember Sticky Ninja? Do you know what that is? The Flash game.
Isn't ringing a bell at all.
It's a popular Flash game. Cartoon Network took that, made the main character, which is a ninja, Rigby, and then claimed its own game.
Wow.
It's literally the same thing, but the main character is reskinned.
I guess you can say Doki Doki panicked that one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That was my entire video game childhood for like 3 years. It's just Cartoon Network Flash games. That's where my first original username came from, which was CoolGuy9295.
That's a very cool username.
Yeah, it was radical. I remember my password was Big Guy. I don't know why. I just thought that went well with Cool Guy. I'm sure you can all try that on like Pop Tropica or some shit. Try and put in Cool Guy 9295 with all caps Big Guy. Hack into my Pop Tropica account.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know what I mainly did online back then, but I remember not only playing a lot of Flash games, but I somehow got in some weird websites that, it's not like I should have been on, but it's like, they just felt sketchy, but despite that, they had games on them.
God, dude, the first computer our household had was just littered with viruses upon viruses, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just playing random-ass... I looked up, like, Super Mario video game, and then I'd click on whatever link had a Flash game, and I'd play, like... Mario on a rotor bike just driving downtown. It made no sense.
We all played those. Like, if you admit to playing at least one of those for a decent amount of time, then you're lying. So,
I remember there were just so many Flash games.
Oh yeah, you want to know the funniest one that I actually remembered playing that I didn't realize what it was at first?
What was it?
Alright, so it was this weird Mario game, right? But it was like chickens for some reason. And I was like, alright, this is fun. But it was like themed about McDonald's, and this other one was themed after KFC. I was confused, but I thought it was fun. Years later, I realized it was a PETA game.
PETA? Really?
Yeah.
I think my favorite Flash game that I played, which I cannot find for the life of me now, it was some like fan-made RPG with Sonic and Mario, and it starts off with like, I think it was a sequel, and I didn't play the original, but it started off with like Sonic going supersonic, and then Mario goes Super Saiyan, and they're just like beating the shit out of Eggman with these really cool fight scenes, but it was like an RPG, and I loved that, and I can't find it anywhere. That shit was cool.
Like, that sucks. Like, that actually sounds interesting. There's this one game, though, that I actually remember quite a bit, that I recently realized it was this other game as well. So, I used to go on this website quite a lot. I forgot what it was. And it had this game. It had this bowling game. And it was, like, made of pixel art and everything. I was like, alright, this is cool. It's fun. And then I didn't really think about it much. So, I go on the eShop years later on the Switch, and there's this game called League Bowling for the Neo Geo, and it looks vaguely familiar. And I'm like, wait a second, this cannot be. So I bought the game, I checked it. What I played back then apparently was emulated, because it's exactly the same game.
That's amazing. That reminds me, there's some... When I used the Xbox One, I would always browse to see if there were any new free games. And there is some really bad, like, Mario ripoff free game that controls horribly. I believe if you press B at any point, it closes the game and you have to reopen it. And you have to use the D-pad, and it's just like a shitty Mario clone that's free, and it's just on the Xbox One store.
Ew.
I think it's supposed to be a mobile game. I think they just uploaded a mobile game onto the Xbox One. But I was so astonished that they just got that on the Xbox One. I don't understand. It's like supposed to be a professional console, and I'm playing like Mario rip-off mobile games on it.
Wow.
It's great.
I remember playing my fair share of rip-off games back then. Like, it's hard to remember, but I used to go on quite a bit of websites and play these, like, weird-ass games, but I just can't remember what they were about. It's been so long, like, and the sites are probably dead at this point, so even if I did remember, I would have a hard time trying to find out what they were.
Let me tell you about the best game on all of mobile. Have you played Pixel Gun 3D?
Yep.
Pixel Gun 3D. I've invested so many hours into that like years ago. I enjoyed that so much. I would create like custom rooms and play with my brother. That shit was fun.
Dang.
It was good.
I played it by myself for quite a bit, but I didn't really get that invested in. Like, I just keep in mind I had Minecraft on pretty much every platform at the time. So when I played this, I was like, why should I even play this if I can play Minecraft? Like,
well, it was more like Call of Duty than Minecraft.
Yeah, but I was an idiot back then. I didn't know what COD was.
Damn. They came out with a story mode too, and I played that. I remember you had to like unlock good weapons, and I played it so many times that I had like the best weapons you could find. And I just remembered you could make skins, and you know the first skin I made was
what?
Jacksepticeye.
Why?
My cousin wanted me to, and I was like, you know what, sure, and I made it for him. And then I made another one, which was him, but with like butt ugly face, and it was an amazing time.
That's like if I tried making a Nintendo Mii out of freaking LEA and made it look as terrible as possible.
That's amazing. I love Mii making. That's like a hobby of mine, is making like looking at pictures of people and making realistic Miis. It's very entertaining.
I kind of like it, but the problem is that I mainly make a lot of the Miis I make on the Switch now, and there's like hardly any Switch applications other than Smash Bros. That take advantage of the Miis. So
God, I'm so ready for a Tomodachi Life 2. That's like Tomodachi Life is my second favorite game on the 3DS. I love that game so much.
I want to try it out. Problem is that I'm expecting a Switch sequel or port or whatever.
God, I want it so much. God, I want that more than anything. That's the number one thing. You could get rid of all Smash DLC and just give me Tomodachi Life 2, and I would be satisfied. I want that game so much.
I would blame you. I'd probably ask for it as well.
It's so good. I had so much fun playing that, and I would like, when I was real little, because of course I was little with 3DS games, I would like look at my school crush and be like, I'm gonna marry her and have children. And I just went ahead and did that because like you could. Why wouldn't I? It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Then I started like seeing how the baby making process would work, so I would make like disgusting deformations and make them have kids and see what their child would look like. And it would be so interesting to see. Like, you put one dude's eye on the bottom left of his head and give the other dude's nose a mouth, and it's just like beautiful monstrosities created from it.
Wow.
Were there any like character creator games that you played that you messed around with?
Like, other than Mii Maker on pretty much every Nintendo platform, like, I can't think of anything on top of my head. Like, mainly because I didn't care about aesthetics back then. I just cared about gameplay, and
I'm like that, but I really enjoy character creation. If you give me an in-depth character creator, I will make whatever the hell you tell me to make because it's so fun. I think I had like I had Dragon Ball OCs with Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I made my own OCs.
Now I just kind of like character creators if they're offered, and it's even more fun if they have limitations and that you can work with. And with those, it is just hilarious what you can come up with.
I don't know what you're talking about. I like them without limitations.
I'm referencing Nintendo Mii's, for example, because you can't change their skin color to, like, blue, for example. Yeah. So you have to think outside the box for what Mii's you want to make, for example. And this, you could practically apply the same thing to, like, other character creators if they have similar limitations.
Yeah, with, like, just your everyday character creator, I like them when there's just literally no limitations. So you can have a dude with, like, eyes that are bigger than his head and a nose that's smaller than his toe, and you just make just disgusting things, and it's so fun making ugly things. Like, that's what I would do in front of my little cousin, who would just, like, clap and laugh and go, ah, it's funny big Squidward. I just make it like Squidward, and he'd go like, ah, so funny.
God damn. I probably made, like, I don't know. I just can't think of anything, because I've only messed around with Mii's, and hardly any other games I've got offered a character creator. And because I was a Nintendo guy, that didn't matter because they used Mii's, so...
Yeah. I feel like if you can make Squidward in your character creator, it's a good character creator. But if you can't, it's like, eh.
Actually, I'm curious how a Squidward Mii would even look.
Oh, it's perfect. They have, like, an exact Squidward nose that you could just enlarge. And then you just give them, like, big-ass eyes.
Oh my god, there are some mixed results in this. I'm just gonna post the first results.
Mixed results. Okay.
Like, wild. They are so mixed. I'm not kidding. They look different left to right. Alright.
Let's see. Oh, I see Handsome Squidward is the first one, of course. Yeah, some of these are, like, decent, and others are awful.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I don't see a single good one. What? The Handsome Squidward one's pretty good, but, like, most of these are shit. Oh my god, in that bottom right, you see that Squidward holding a hamburger in the bottom right?
Yes.
That was my YouTube profile picture for a long time.
Oh my god, that's nice.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Is that supposed to be Gary in the bottom left?
I have no clue.
It's just a little snail. Damn.
I also like you have the frickin' the Mona Lisa in, like, the bottom. So that's neat.
You know what is neat? Gaming! What are you gaming? What are you playing?
I don't know. I'm just going through random ROM files right now because the seller, for some reason, left pretty much every single game on the N64 in NES library on his SD card. Didn't even think about to wipe it.
Yeah, so and tell me, what ass backwards Japanese tech are you using right now? What was it called?
A Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay. Didn't you say it was like the whatchamacallit?
Yeah, that's the cartridge that runs it.
Oh. So it's like...
What, you think I had the hardware mod my N64 to get this to run?
Dude, I didn't know what the hell you were talking about, if I'm honest with you. I was like... I thought EverDrive was like another one of those whack-ass consoles that you played. Like your first console? What was that bullshit? It looked like a baby toy.
Oh, yeah! The freaking V-Smile.
Yeah, the V-Smile.
God damn.
I don't know what it is with you when you're, like, hacking with Bananyog.
We barely, like, right now, we're just talking about getting a goddamn VHS tape shipped to his house so we can, like, scan it. You
two are up to some mischievous ass shit.
Yeah.
I should be telling the Discord admins about you.
No.
I'll report you.
Wait. Don't tell us about... don't tell them about the frickin', that we posted the shipping tracking in a Discord group.
I'll tell them that you said furries smell bad, and then you'll get banned instantly.
No.
I don't even need, like, I could tell them that you did some illegal shit, and they'd be like, I don't care, but then I say, hey, they don't like furries. Like, hold on now. That's too far. What are your thoughts on the recent Discord drama?
My opinion, I just wanted the freaking furries in the trust and safety team to get kicked out and get replaced, and that technically happened. I haven't heard any updates further from all the foxes getting kicked out, but I'm hearing mixed results as no, he isn't for some reason, and I haven't heard much since.
I get a lot of satisfaction out of seeing people shit on Discord, because Discord has always been my least favorite developer team of all time. They're so annoying. With like all their marketing, they're trying to be hip and funny, but it really comes off as just dreadful to watch and look at. It's like, God, gamers, welcome to this voice chat for gamers. Dwinkledore here. It's like, shut up.
I feel like I don't even use Discord for gaming that often. I don't
think anyone does. No one does. I haven't seen anyone. I don't use the voice chat while playing with people, but I do like sometimes, occasionally find a Smash match to play, but it's just like a Skype. It's not like special for gaming. I don't know why they're whoa, for gamers. So whenever I like try to show someone, hey, look, use this Discord. It's really a great app, and they're like, it says for gamers. I'm not using anything that says for gamers. It's like, well, fair point.
Yeah, that's the problem. They should stop marketing it for gamers. Like, it's a great platform for everybody, but because it's marketed for one kind of like one set of people in one community, then everyone else doesn't use it, and it's ridiculous because it's actually like really powerful.
I wouldn't even care as much if it was. I don't really care that it's about video games as much as I do the fact that they specifically use the word gamers so much, and it's just stop. It's a meme. It's a joke word. No one actually uses gamer anymore.
Yeah. I actually feel embarrassed once, like, every time someone comes up to me saying, hey, are you a gamer? Like, it used to be an alright term, and now it's just turned into, you know that word influencer? It's basically the same thing. It's like insulting to hell.
It is funny. It's become so simple. Like, now no one really calls himself a gamer unless you're like, I play Call of Duty and GTA 5. I'm a gamer. It's like the Fortnite people, basically. Not people who are legitimately invested in video games, but the people who wish they were, like, involved in the culture more than they actually are.
Yeah.
It's quite sad. But, I think it's been way too long since you've been on that we haven't talked about Doraemon. So,
oh my god!
So it's time to talk about Doraemon.
I actually referenced it earlier because that VHS tape is part 2 of Doraemon English lesson, and it was part 1, and I'm guessing part 2 and 3 were released in 1988, and they were for Japanese kids to learn English, but as an English viewer, it is funny as hell to watch. It just fall apart. Like, the I like pie segment alone is funny enough, but everything else.
Apple pie. I like pie. Cherry pie.
Like, even the middle segment where they just say one word, like, repeatedly, and just say, this is a thing. And it's just like, wow, this is how they're teaching them?
It sounds like the Wiggles. Like, whenever I hear, I like pie, I think, what is it? Fruit salad? I can't remember. It's so similar.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
oh my gosh,
colorful characters singing about educations.
Yeah, and this is why I wanted to get part 2, because I know it's going to be funny as hell to watch, and it's going to be fun to rip it apart. And
wasn't there a thing with, like, Indian dub or something, or was that a completely different anime?
Indian what?
I can't remember. I remember there was some anime that had a goofy dub from like India or some shit.
I
can't remember.
Well, apart from Doraemon being extremely popular there for some reason, I have no idea. Because
did you know that anime is like, or specifically Dragon Ball is huge in Mexico? Like everyone loves Dragon Ball in Mexico, more so than Japan or America. I think that like maybe like 40% of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie sales came from like South America or something, which is wild.
Ooh, like, dang, that's actually, that's both surprising and not surprising at the same time, because just some weird ass country, just adores an anime for some reason.
Listen up. If you live in Mexico, you aren't cool. You're a beta gamer because you were born in a place.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
My God, it's just... Thinking about that now, it's just hurting my brain. Like, Mexico and Dragon Ball. That does not sound like it mixes well, but apparently it does.
I don't know if it could be Spain. No, I think it's something from South America. Some weird country in South America. It's pretty fun.
That's like insane. You try to market for one country, but you market to a completely different one.
I know. I think, well, it's mainly just supposed to be for Japanese people, but really Americans find like pure testosterone muscle fights more like entertaining than Japanese people. So,
wow.
It's like Japan is the target market, but it's really the least of its fans come from Japan.
I almost feel like anime is designed so that it's more like made for Westerners like us, and it's like, wow, it's made just for us, and like,
yeah, it's perfect.
I don't get it.
God, I don't like anime. They're like, I either really really love an anime or I despise it, and it's very rare for me to like it. Like I watch maybe 3 anime, and I've watched entirely through one, which is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's my favorite show of all time, of anything ever. And
I've only watched quite a bit of it, but not a full episode.
Well, that's not really quite a bit of it, is it?
Yeah. I've seen so many damn clips and, like, seeing it on TV from time to time, but I've never seen a full episode. I've never sat down.
Have you watched Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Abridged?
Nope. Oh, wait. Abridged?
Yeah.
Probably.
That shit's really funny. I like the Team 4 Star folks. That they have some good writing. Apart from, like, the first few episodes, because then it's just like, ha! This is a reference to the real world, even though you're watching an anime. Haha. Third wall breaking. Like, I literally, I think they changed voice actors midway through the first episode for one of the characters.
I need to rewatch that because I vaguely remember watching that, but I can't remember anything.
I really like that. Except for whatever reason, I feel embarrassed whenever watching it. Like, I look out my window and hope no one's walking by when I'm watching it. Like,
oh, you feel embarrassed?
Yeah.
How do you feel like me watching a freaking kid show
Doraemon.
about a blue freaking robot?
I mean, nobody knows about
shit.
that. No, nobody. I don't even know why I'm embarrassed that I watched Dragon Ball Abridged, because there's nothing embarrassing about it in the slightest bit. But with Doraemon, no one knows what the hell Doraemon is.
Yeah, mainly in America here, which he's considered a flop here, and he just didn't catch on in other territories. People like fans of the series are still begging for a season 3 English dub, and I'm like, first of all, why do you love that dub so much? And secondly, it's not gonna happen. Like, no one's gonna watch it. Not because the show sucks. like, that's your opinion, and that's my opinion, but it's just not successful. It's not... I keep...
It's not sauce. It's not sauce. It's not sauce. Classic.
This is what happens when you set your microphone to echo through your headphones. It's like annoying as hell. I'm actually gonna turn that off right now.
Oh, so you're like listening to yourself while you talk?
Yeah,
dude, I cannot do that. I stutter, and I'm like, because it makes your brain want to slow down and talk at the pace that what you're hearing. So when I hear me, like if I say a sentence, I'm about to finish the sentence that I hear, even though I should have already finished it. So you just keep like repeating yourself.
Yeah, so that's literally why I just turned that off, because it kept on stuttering successful.
Success.
See, this is like, this is why you should take your headphones off when you're recording for a video. I've worn headphones when recording audio, and it took about an hour to get it all done. And without it, it took me about 20 minutes. So it makes a huge difference.
Recording audio. Huh. How about... I took your idea. It wasn't exactly... I didn't use that whack, weird-ass text-to-speech program that you recommended that was just like... looked like malware when I opened it. But I've started the text-to-speech train. So
neat.
That's what I'm going with now. Subscribe to Bluryak on YouTube.com.
I've rarely used text-to-speech now because it's more or less not needed. I only use it whenever I, like, need, like, another voice to, like, I don't know, explain some side thing. But it would probably be something so minor, and I'd probably just speak for most of the time, so it just feels kind of redundant.
Whenever you need the text-to-speech for all your epic edits. What have happened to the edits? Because I don't see them nearly as often as I used to.
Well, I'm on a burnout right now.
Damn.
Here's the thing. The only reason edits kept on pumping out so much before was I just had so many ideas. Like, I knew what I wanted to make. But now, because not only have memes been dry this year, but I just haven't had any ideas. Like, I just got hit by a brick wall, and I can't think of anything funny. And I want to upload stuff that I consider funny. If it doesn't pass my standard, it's not getting uploaded. And it'll either get uploaded on Papa Pete, or it's not seeing the light of day. Like, originally, I actually uploaded a Nintendo Direct edit. That was originally going to be like a minute-long edit, and it's... But the way it was getting executed, it just wasn't funny. So I just cut it down to just 20 seconds and just left it at that.
Dude, quality over quantity. I have so many video ideas just brewing in my head, but yeah, I keep getting distracted. I was like, I'll just play some Smash Brothers instead, or
That happens to me as well so often. I've been meaning to continue writing the Ellis Mark commentary script, but I keep on getting distracted by little things such as, oh, I want to stay in bed and watch some YouTube, or oh, let me check my Twitter feed for a second. I'm basically robot_2 at this point, so
dude, Ellis Mark should fight me in Roblox.
I'm actually curious what Ellis Mark is gonna think of my criticism. Like, he's probably gonna be aware of half of the stuff I'm gonna bring up, but I'm still gonna bring it up anyway because there's still issues.
What are some of your points? Because all I really know is that he should boost his damn music louder, because it really sounds.
All right. Let me actually pull up my text document that has everything real quick.
Yeah, dude, just reenact your video script right on the.
I'm just gonna read over some of them. The editing is kind of meh in some videos, especially in... Hold on, let me load up his channel real quick. Like, in one of his videos, like, I keep on seeing so many, like, sloppy edits that he does in his video. I felt like he edited it overnight and just didn't give a care.
He didn't give a care.
Alright, so it was either one of the quick review videos, or it was the freaking it was like any of the videos after that, but it was one of the videos, and like, I just kept on noticing so many damn, like, quick edits, and, like, not on top of that, it just felt slow. Not only just in that video itself, but, like, a lot of his newer content and some of his older ones, it just felt, like, slow. Like,
yeah,
he would just have pauses that are this long.
Yeah, that's really
See
annoying.
how annoying this is?
Well, let me tell you about a little man named Daft Pina. Do you know about Daft Pina?
Oh my god, he's even worse. But here's the thing: he's putting on a character of sorts.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
his aesthetic.
Yeah, that's just his thing, and I can kind of forgive that. But Ellis Mark is, like, he's normal. Like, he's just pausing for no reason whatsoever. There's probably more silence in the English lesson part 1 than there's probably, like, less silence in that than there is in one Ellis Mark video. The Ellis Mark video has probably double the silence.
It's the latest video. I liked most of them, but the one with the Cartoon Network, like, weird ass game show video that he did,
yeah,
that one really, like, bothered me. It really felt just, like, silent a lot. You could, like, faintly hear music in the background where he's just, like, not saying anything. But it's like, if you're not going to talk, just, come on, raise the music. I can't hear
that, or just cut up the video to the point where you're consistently talking. That's what I do, and it's fine. Like, it's not perfect, and I still need to master that.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's at least watchable, and you can understand me.
Yeah, you pace your shit well. There are a lot of people who just don't understand how to pace a video, but you do it well.
Yeah, at least his branding's alright, although it's kind of all over the place. But
yeah, he changed
whatever.
it. I really liked originally the way I discovered Ellis Mark is because you retweeted one of his tweets, and I was like, I like that profile picture. I'm gonna follow him on Twitter. But now he's changed it to, like, this weird ass tired looking happy dude. I liked his depressed profile picture. I thought it gave much more character to him. But
yeah, funny enough, he changed it because it looked too depressed, which kind of sucked because I actually liked it when it looked sad. Like, I understand if you want to change it for his YouTube channel, but his Twitter,
his current Twitter profile picture is LS Millhouse, I think, or did he change it?
Oh my god. Wait, what is? Are you kidding me?
Is it not?
Oh yeah! Back? God damn it! I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. It's still that. I'm surprised he hasn't changed it into something else.
His YouTube profile picture is really. It looked kind of like Sonic before, but now it's like that shit's real. Real Sonic looking, my man.
I'm not surprised at all. In fact, something that bugs me so much is that you scroll down once, you see a bunch of Sonic videos.
I looked at his channel. I believe it was in the first one that we recorded, the first Babcast. I looked at his channel, and, like, he has Let's Plays and discussion videos. All of, like, there's like 30 different Sonic discussion videos and so many Sonic Let's Plays. It's like, dear Lord, man. I think he just went on a Sonic discussion podcast with Nintendo. It's like, you're so...
Yeah.
It's a strong obsession with Sonic.
And sure, it's not just Sonic. He talks about other series like Mario and
he has a real Sonic.
Oh, hey, Kirby, there we go. That's the game I speedrun, Kirby's Dream Land. I still have 12 bits in that game. Kill me.
Have you played Kirby's Adventure?
Played it too many times.
It just came out for the Switch online, and I played it so much. I love that game.
I got it fully 100% completion on an actual cart, and I completed all the way through it on the 3DS version.
It was on the 3DS. What?
Yeah, it was in the 3D Classic. So I now have to do the same thing for not only the US version but the Japanese one as well. So I have to play 2 other playthroughs to get 100% as well. So the more releases of that game, the more I have to play through it. God damn it!
I love that. I love it so much. It's the specifically the mini games where it's like a claw machine and the egg eating mini games. That shit, when I was like 3 years old, I would enter a level and exit it again just so I could do the claw machine.
Wow.
I just liked it a lot for no reason.
I mostly played it just. I don't know. It just felt fun to roam around the game. It's like probably one of my favorite NES games in general. And
oh, it is.
It's
my second favorite NES game. My first being Mario 2. I really like Mario 2. That shit's amazing.
I respect Mario 2 for what it does, but I know the same people who made Doki Doki Panic made Mario, but come on, it has Mario elements, but it's not a Mario game.
I know. I like it more than I really want like a remake, because there is no other game like it. I've never seen a game similar to Super Mario Brothers 2, and it's like you go on this little adventure. It's really fun.
But it just feels a bit too different. I don't know. It just feels like a spin-off game than anything else.
It basically is a spin-off game, but I like spin-off games.
But it's a sequel. I would have preferred the Lost Levels, to be honest. Sure, it uses the same engine, the same music, and pretty much the same aesthetics, but come on.
I like Mario Kart Wii more than any other Mario game. Like, I really like spin-offs.
I don't get how people say that Double Dash is like the best Mario Kart game. I played through it.
Double Dash is so hard to control. It feels so bad. I hate it. I don't know whether the game is good or not. The thing is, it controls weird. It's just odd.
Sure, I'll give it the fact that it has a great battle mode, but Mario Kart Wii controls a hell of a lot better than Double Dash could ever dream of. Like, not only can you use GameCube controllers on Wii, but you can also use a single Wii remote, a nunchuck, the Wii wheel for some reason if you're autistic.
I used a mixture of the single Wii remote and the steering shit when I had the chance. I loved that game. That's my favorite Mario Kart game.
I used to play that game all the time, but now whenever I play the game, I mostly just play it with CTGP, just play online. And people say the online's dead for some reason, despite the fact if you do 2 seconds of Google searching, you'll realize there is still a community out there that plays this game online. Like, I don't get how these people overlook that. There's like, alright, the online's dead, I'm not going to even research any way to get it back. And like, people say homebrewing the Wii is hard. No, it freaking isn't. All you do is you go on some website, you download files, you drag it into the root of your SD card, and then you just do the rest on your Wii. That's it.
I've never messed with like screwing around with a console. I've never.
You don't even have to like do anything hard. It's just more or less downloading stuff, putting it on an SD card, and just doing the rest on the Wii. It's just more or less pressing the A button over and over again.
One time I was like, whoa, you can mod Smash 4? So I was like, I want to do that, but you needed the internet, and that was something that was not available to me because our gamepad broke, and eventually our internet, after not having the gamepad, went out, and you actually cannot change the internet without the gamepad. Like, you can't go to the settings without a gamepad because it shows everything on the gamepad screen, which is so stupid. So I was screwed, and there was no more online gaming that I could do because a gamepad broke.
That's kind of a bad design from Nintendo's part, but I feel like Nintendo should have sold replacement gamepads for around like $100 or so.
Of course they should, but we couldn't find it. We were looking for replacement gamepads, but no, there ain't any.
You can now find ones on eBay, but they're like expensive as hell.
Is there actually a way to like connect a gamepad to a new Wii? Because
there's like a sync button. Did you not see it?
I didn't at all.
There's a sync button on the gamepad. In fact, on the Wii U, you can supposedly connect 2 gamepads if you wanted to, but no games used it, apparently.
Dude, did you play Minecraft Wii U?
Yep. And that was a regrettable purchase I've ever made in my life. Like, I've hardly played the game, and by the time the Switch version came out, I just ditched the Wii U version.
I didn't play the Wii U version at all. I went onto the Mario map, or texture pack, whatever the hell, and I looked at that for like a few minutes, and I forgot about Minecraft on the Wii U at least.
Like, sure. And what I would have played it more if it came out a little bit quicker. Like, it came out so late in the Wii U's life, and by the time there, it was just, the console was dead. Like, there was nothing saving it.
I love the Wii U. The Wii
This
U
is
is
why
like... I consider the Wii U my favorite console of all time just because it can play Wii games and GameCube games if you like the virtual console. The virtual console's on it, so it's like it's perfect. You get all these different consoles in one, and along with it is Super Smash Bros. 4, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's like you've got all these games.
Here's the thing. There's one problem with that, though. The Switch is gonna quickly replace the Wii U from what it had, from its library and its features. Like, we're getting Mario Maker 2, and by the time that game comes out, I'm basically just gonna unplug my Wii U. I'm not gonna use it ever again.
I mean, once we get Nintendo Life 2.
Like, the only other use I can think for my Wii U is, like, a DS emulator. That is literally the only thing I'm probably ever going to use it for.
Is that on the Wii U? Is that a thing?
Yeah, not only are there virtual console games, but you can just get DS ROMs, convert it in some weird file format, and just play it through Homebrew. And I actually played through one of the Doraemon games. Haha, funny, haha. And, surprisingly, not only was that game actually good, but on the gamepad, it actually played really well. Like, it's probably the best way to play DS games on your TV screen. Just emulate it on the Wii U. There's, like, no other console I can think of can emulate it better. Other than the Switch, but you don't have a pen, but you can just use your finger or whatever, but you can't get a good homebrew on it right now. You basically have to wait like 2 decades for the console to be outdated, and by then you'll have like probably a million emulators to try out.
How was were you satisfied with the Nintendo Direct? Because I remember you wanted some Doraemon Switch game to be announced or something.
Oh yeah, so I was expecting that 100% on the Japanese Direct. So after I got done watching the US one, sure enough, after they were talking about Bloodborne or whatever, it was like, I think it was like Dragon Builders they talked about in the North American one or something like that. But in the Japanese one, they just talked about Doraemon, and it was apparently, they didn't show the movie game that I was expecting. They showed a completely different game that was literally if Doraemon was in Harvest Moon.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
How does that work?
I am. Yeah, that I'm not joking. That's a real game that's gonna come out, and
it's like a planting game with Doraemon.
Yeah,
why?
Pretty much.
What does Doraemon have anything to do with gardens?
Nothing. It's just a game that's coming out.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's just to make more money. Come on, and if this game ever comes out here, I like. Do you really think they're gonna keep the Doraemon branding on it? They're just gonna replace it with more Harvest Moon shit and just work around some of the stuff.
What is your favorite game on the Switch?
My favorite game, I would say Mario Maker 2, but that isn't out yet, so I've picked something else. Well, I'm just gonna go in by the category of what the game is. As for like main like Switch game as like big developers for the Switch, I'd say Smash Brothers like Ultimate, and as for smaller indie titles, I'd have to say either Hollow Knight or Shovel Knight.
So the Switch has 2 of my favorite games of all time already, which is Smash Ultimate, and they have Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, which is not even on anything else. I believe the Switch is the only console that has Afterbirth Plus. The other ones have Afterbirth, but not Plus, which is annoying. But yeah, it has Afterbirth Plus, which Binding of Isaac is. I have like 700 hours in the Xbox One version alone. It's a very fun game.
Yeah. Right now on the Switch, I've been playing freaking Limbo. I got that like months ago, but I haven't played it once, and I've mainly been playing that at night because I've been recommended so much that that's a game you should play at night. And the gameplay itself feels kind of bland. like, sure, you have to, it kind of stumps you here and there, but once you solve it, whoop-de-doo, alright, you move on. But I like the aesthetic, and it freaking got me a few times during the game. Like,
Spooked ya?
Yeah, a little bit. And I now hate spiders now after that game. Like, I despise them. I'll tell you that.
Dude, rest in peace, Slime Spider. I have to tell him about that. I believe he called me racist because I said I don't like bugs.
Oh.
That's pretty weird. And then I said I'm only a racist to people that deserve it, and I think it's a pinned message on my server now. Some shit like that. Let's see. A lot of here. Let's see. Let's read this word. Oh yeah, I support racism. That's what I said. Hold on. They deserve to be hated. They are creepy monstrosities, filthy. And Slime goes, "That's racism. That's acceptable racism, but still." And I go, "I support racism." All right. A large part of my childhood with video games have come from watching my brother, my like grown adult brothers, play video games, and Limbo was one of them. I always thought the kid from Limbo was Lucas from Earthbound 3.
Oh,
or
my
not
God.
Earthbound Mother 3. Well, yeah, I always thought that was Lucas because of his little hair.
I still expect Nintendo to release Mother 3 here in some form. I don't care if it's a remake. I don't care if it's literally the Japanese ROM but translated and like localized. But come on.
I don't know why people want it so much because there's ROMs, there's translated ROMs. So what is
I'm holding back on playing the fan translation so much because I'm expecting Nintendo someday to release the game as is, maybe change a few things here and there, but other than that, yep, just release the game. Come on.
Well, isn't that's what the translations are. It's just the game, but they translated it themselves.
No. It's not just translation. They had to like change a few things as well, like fit in line for an English audience, but still,
Dang.
like it wouldn't even be that much work for Nintendo because the community is fully willingly letting Nintendo use their fan translation and just releasing that. But Nintendo isn't doing that because they're pussies.
Nintendo is both the greatest company and the worst company of all time.
Yeah, I know. Like,
when it comes to video games, they are perfect. They are the greatest when it comes to video games. And when it comes to literally anything else, with anything involving not making the game, they are dreadful at it.
Well, except like animation. Like, have you seen
that's a part of creating the game. But
yeah, but no. I mean, like, cutscenes and everything. Have you seen, like, the ultimate introduction? And you just question, why is Nintendo making a movie in this kind of animation?
Because, God, it probably cost them a movie to just make that one cutscene.
That's probably why they got Illumination, just to cover the costs.
Dude, they could have spent any amount of money. They could spend every single dollar that Nintendo had on Ultimate, and they'd probably make it all back. Smash Brothers sells so much. People who think that Ultimate is actually the last Smash game are not very bright because it makes them so much money. There's no way they're gonna stop doing that. It prints money for them.
Yeah, like. And sure, if Sakurai's probably not going to make the next games ever again.
At the very least, it's Sakurai's last game. He's not making another one, but
he's not?
Well, I mean, he said that he's not going to make another game. 3 games now, so I'm just assuming.
Well, I'm expecting him at some point to like just give up on the series in general and just move on, and then like some other guy or like someone in the company will just take over and be like, "All right, I'll do this," and then they'll make a god awful Smash game that everyone despises.
I was about to say
Melee 2.
I was about to say Iwata. No. Because those were the OG. They both made 64, but nope, that ain't happening. Iwata rises from the grave.
Is Nintendo just gonna send like a freaking computer in heaven and just expect Iwata to code from there?
Yeah. He's gonna rise from the grave just to create a video game.
Rice?
What? Right. No, I didn't say rice. You racist buffoon. God damn it. I'm putting these words into my mouth, okay?
We're horrible people.
Have you heard about the latest Club Penguin and Pokemon Go scandal going on YouTube?
Oh my god, YouTube's retarded.
It's so funny.
So I can imagine YouTube management for being like, okay, everyone fucking hates us, so let's try to kill off some content. All right, let's just ban 2 letters, CP. Surely nothing will go wrong. They put on the ban list. They code it in a way so that you get terminated.
It's so stupid. You know what's a good idea? Immediately kill off any channel that has 2 specific letters in their title.
Yeah. Freaking a ton of small channels got taken down, and funny enough, Velskabum got taken down.
I know. I think there was one channel that, like, his entire Google account got deleted. Like, he couldn't even...
yeah! That's what they were deleting. It wasn't YouTube accounts, it was Google accounts.
It's like, what the hell, dude?
So if you're making freaking Pokemon Go videos that CP in it, or if you're making Club Penguin videos that you just summed up as CP, then you were fucked, unless you're playing Club Penguin Rewritten, so you put it in CPR, so you were fine.
Yeah. Thank God for George Robot _ because he made that same mistake in the server one time. He said CP for Club Penguin, and everyone was like, hold on now. So that's where I learned what CP means, but beforehand I had no idea.
I don't know what CP means, and I don't want to learn it, so...
I'll type it. I'll show you. I'll type it right now.
Okay, just type it.
I'm not going to say it out loud, but...
yeah, obviously. We don't want the viewers to know. Like, come on. They can Google it themselves. Oh, alright.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Oh,
that's what it means, my friend. Definitely don't Google what that means. You'll have the FBI at your door.
Yeah, you'll probably get an investigation for that Google search
I'm going to go ahead and delete that.
Probably a furry will ban you.
Probably Discord. Nah, that's fine, as long as it's not a cub.
Yeah, like, as long as it's not cub, I mean, as long as it's cub, it's perfectly fine, so don't worry about it. But anyways, this is probably, like, the dumbest mistake YouTube has ever made. Like, they wanted to stop CP, not saying it, but, no, instead, they pretty much killed off even more smaller channels. At this point, I feel like YouTube's the new Thanos, and they're just gonna wipe out half their user base.
I think the only... Because you've gotten deep into the vanilla shit, but I think it's such a golden opportunity for another huge corporation, such as I think Microsoft would be the best one, the best fit.
Yeah.
But like, if one of them made their own YouTube, that they're a trusted and well-known company, people will flock to that and completely piss off YouTube, and they will quickly soar. But for some reason, they don't decide to do that, so now YouTube just has this shitty monopoly. Where, like, if you try out Vanilla, maybe 5 people a day check out the Vanilla's main page. Well, meanwhile, there's still, like, trillions of people going on to YouTube every day.
Yeah, obviously. Like, no one's gonna go on Vanilla and watch the latest video on there. In fact, you see why no one hardly breaks 100 views on there? Like, no one goes to that website to watch videos. They go on YouTube. So... I want, like, Twitch specifically. They have a video feature, but it's shit, alright? I want them to have some kind of YouTube platform, like, an all-new one.
They make you Twitch. That would be cool. I would try it out, even though I don't like Twitch when they try to, like, copy things, because they made their own Discord, and that was pretty bad. Their own Discord server shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing: YouTube's the king of video sharing, and Twitch is the king of live streaming. And both companies have tried copying each other time and time again, but they both failed at each other's.
I mean, YouTube streaming feature is pretty decent. It's not like some people actually do it, but no one on Twitch is making videos. That's the thing. Some people will, but on YouTube, but no one on Twitch is actually going to.
Yeah, so this is why I think Twitch should, like, open up a separate, like, website that's, like, connected to Twitch. Like have a separate, like, TwitchTube account or whatever, and then, like, have it linked to your normal Twitch account. and then like you can just upload videos on like TwitchTube or whatever.
Yeah, but honestly,
that would work.
I wouldn't even be excited then because even Twitch is like a really shitty company. That like I just see what is it called, the Twitch thoughts just rolling up.
Yeah, but
I'll be a bunch of like nude women, and that would be their entire market.
Compare them to YouTube though. They're way
They're
better.
a lot better, yeah.
Yeah. So just think about it. Sure, they aren't the best company, but they are certainly a million times more competent than YouTube will ever be.
Yeah, they're banning 2 letters.
Yeah.
So stupid.
How do you? I'm so glad I never played Club Penguin or made. Well, no, I play Club Penguin, but I never made Club Penguin videos. But
dude, I was just a minute away from making a Pokemon Go Let's Play. No.
Today we're gonna talk about CPR shit.
Shit. Did you get into Pokemon Go?
I still play it.
Really?
Yeah.
I tried it for a bit, but I really wasn't that interested.
Here's the thing. Pokemon Go is a lot more fun considering it is now compatible with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which I almost guarantee is going to be compatible with the next Pokemon game that's coming out this year. I almost guarantee it. So you could pretty much transfer any Pokemon you have in Go to Let's Go to the new Pokemon game. Like, think about that.
I just want to tell you, if the new Pokemon game has the same, like, wild Pokemon where you catch it and you don't actually battle them, I will buy the game just to take a shit on it, take a picture of my shit on the video game, and then burn it in a fire. I hate Pokemon Let's Go just because they got rid of wild encounters, and now it's just catch them. That's fun, that's entertaining, that's interesting. Right?
Yeah, but it's a lot faster to level up Pokemon now. It feels a lot less dreadful.
Because Pokemon needed to be easier.
No, I'm not... Like, come on, leveling up feels, like, painful to do. Like, if you're playing against trainers, sure, that's... Your XP is deserved, but if you're getting it from wild encounters, yeah, that's completely understandable.
Honestly, I enjoy, like, random battles because it's less tedious. You actually do have to put some thought into what you're doing, but when you're just, like, catching Pokemon, it's just brainless, mindless. You just wave your hand. Of course, you can't push a button. You have to wave your hand, which is stupid. And you can't use a Pro Controller. You have to use a single Joy-Con.
Yeah, that's like my biggest complaint about the game.
So stupid.
I don't get why you are forced to use a Joy-Con. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, I'm actually thinking about seeing if there are any Joy-Con Joy-Con accessories or whatever that make it so that I can use a Joy-Con and like hook up a Joy-Con and a Pro Controller together so I can use both on a whim.
Yeah, that would be so... It just like berated me with multiple stupid things because first of all, I hated the fact that I had to use a Joy-Con, and second of all, I didn't want Let's Go Pikachu. I wanted Let's Go Eevee, but I thought maybe I could just choose my Pokemon. But no, if you get Let's Go Pikachu, you need to get Pikachu. There is no choice. It's like, come on! Why would you do that? Why not you just let me choose my Pokemon?
Here's the thing. The start of the game, like, you remember how in Gen 1, at least in Red and Blue, you get to pick either the 3 starters? Yeah. Well, you basically do the same thing, technically, but you do it in real life. You either pay $60 for a Pikachu or $60 for an Eevee.
It's like, why would you not expect parents to, like, get things wrong? It's like, it's fine, but just let us choose. Why would you do that?
Because I guess
there doesn't need to be differences between games. You don't need to make 2 versions.
Yeah, but it makes them a lot of money.
Oh, it's so annoying.
That's business for you.
It's like I wanted like I thought they just had some secret 3rd starter, and I was like, that's gonna be cool, but no. I believe I named my Pikachu I wanted Eevee and immediately threw him out of my party the moment I could. My real starter was the Radish Pokemon, Oddish.
Oh wait, can you throw away your Pikachu?
Yeah, I think it's still level 5, and I'm like halfway through the game.
Oh my god! Use it. I mean, can you completely ditch it forever and you can't use it?
I can use it. I tried to throw it away. I tried to completely remove it, but it's like the entire story is based around it. It's like, oh, your Pikachu does this. And I hate moments where you have to be nice to the thing. And it's like, you're bonding so much. And I was like, I want to kick this Pokemon in the teeth. I don't want to like it. I hate it.
That's the thing. In the original Pokemon Yellow, the Pikachu freaking hated you. Like, it despised you. And then later on in the game, it just freaking praises you to the point it, like, wants to suck your dick. And, come on, just...
Literally... Oh, what was I going to say?
Oh, and this doesn't help considering that your rival's a friendly rival now. So, it's just...
My rival's name was Asshole.
I just...
They force this, like... strong relationship between your Pokemon, and it's like, hey, you want to learn this technique? I'm like, yes. But then they're like, okay, no, your Pikachu has to learn it. Why? I want to forget that this Pikachu exists, because I hate it. I spit on its face. I want it off of my shoulder. But they just force this weird relationship as if everyone is going to like the Pokemon that you make us have. I don't. I don't like it, and I don't want it. I want it in Eevee.
Watch as Gen 9 pulls almost the same shit, but it's a completely new Pokemon game. You know how Pokemon fans would react? They would just, like... They would just... Oh my god, they would rage.
I would be livid. I would be livid myself that they just made Let's Go 2 instead of an actual mainline Pokemon game. That would
I'm surprised that they're still making games and they still have ideas at this point, because I expect... I expect Pokemon at this point to pretty much phase out in like a decade or two. It's like sure, it will still be around Nintendo history, but come on, it's like it feels like a dead franchise at this point. Like,
dude, I'm still salty about Incineroar getting into Smash Brothers. Because Incineroar is by far, without anything near it, my least favorite Pokemon of all time. He sucks, he's awful, and I was like, I love Decidueye. It's not my favorite, but Decidueye is great. Put Decidueye in Smash. He'd be much more fun. And not only did they put Incineroar, who's already an annoying character in Smash, but even his playstyle is so aggravating, because he just does like 1,000 damage in one hit.
Yeah, but he's basically just Little Mac, but... buffed up to the point where he's broken.
Little Mac, but useful. Great.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted. Like, what that? He countered your projectile and then pressed 2 buttons and it literally does like 60 damage? Oopsie. Sorry about that.
I actually heard in an interview, though, that Incineroar was only picked because I guess Sakurai expected Incineroar to be the popular Pokemon for that generation, but Decidueye took that position.
Oh, Decidueye, it was so blatant that everyone liked Decidueye more than Incineroar. He was cool.
Yeah, but he didn't know anything. He just got the designs and were like, alright.
He just assumed. Yeah, that stinks because, like, it's a green ghost owl. That shit's sick. Not a stupid cat, a buff cat. Who likes that? I was so excited when I saw the original Litten, but you can't turn something cute into, like, a huge douchebag. I hate it when they do that. That's mainly why I hate Incineroar, is because they made something cute into an asshole, which is my least favorite thing that you can do with a Pokemon. It's like, either make him, like, cool and tough, or make it cute. Don't ruin the Pokemon halfway. But that's what they decided to do. And I hated it. So then I went with good old, what's his name? Rowlet? And then it evolves into Decidueye. They keep, like, messing up, because earlier names would be similar. Like, there's Pichu and Raichu, or Pikachu and Raichu, and, like, things like that. But now it's Incineroar and Litten, Rowlet and Decidueye. They aren't very similar at all. They stopped making the names, like, the same, which kind of ruins it a bit.
Yeah, pretty much. I would have loved to see Decidueye, to be honest, because I actually really like his design, but I fully respect Incineroar in his own right, because, sure, he's kind of an character, but from what we got out of it, it's a neat character.
Dude,
never
half
played him.
His moves are borrowed. His Nair, like, 20 people have his Nair. 30 people have his forward air. His neutral B is Donkey Kong's up special. Like, there's so many just borrowed moves.
Yeah, I haven't played as him, though, so I can't really give a full opinion. That's all I can really say about him.
His up throw is also K. Rules. I think a lot of people have that up throw anyway.
I'm just saying it as, like, a character standpoint.
I know. Yeah. He's just, I hate him. I want to. He's another one of those characters that I want to kick his teeth in, but if I did that, it'd probably rip my foot in half. So, what's your favorite Pokemon? Tell me.
Oh my god, there's like so many. I cannot pick one.
I can. I just What is this? Thanks, Liptard.
Sorry, I just had to post that. Anyways, I don't know.
You don't know? I've always just irrationally chosen Charizard or Charmander. All the Chars, like all consecutively. But if I had to choose legitimately, it'd probably be like if I couldn't count the Chars, it would be like Turtwig, because Turtwig's cool. He's a G.
Yeah.
But do you know what your least favorite Pokemon is?
Alright, my least favorite, goddamn, there's, honestly, that's too many to choose.
There's too many bad ones as much as there is too many good ones.
Goddamn. Here's the thing, this is a lot harder to do, because there's like over 700 Pokemon to pick from, and that's the thing, you can't really keep up with it. And like, I'm not a Gen 1er, by the way. I'm just saying though that there's just so many Pokemon that just don't really stick out to me. Like Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon, maybe even Gen 3 Pokemon, they stick out a little bit more. But with the newer games, I only recognize maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon, but that's really it.
Yeah, there's so many. It's kind of hard to like remember each one. Because there used to be just like 150. That's easy shit. Some people could even memorize the rap song itself, but now there's like 500 or some shit. It's like, I'm not supposed. How are you gonna make me name every single one of those?
Yeah, like,
all I know is Charmander is my favorite and Incineroar is my least favorite. Incineroar can go piss himself a piss.
Oh my god.
Dude, do you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I don't think this is world premiere. I'm gonna get Vine Sauce Joel on the cast.
Vine Sauce Joel, what?
It's possible. It's going to happen. Watch it happen.
Probably.
Oh, no, you think I'm joking, sir. Check out episode 4. I don't know. Check out one of those episodes. You'll see it happen.
You did not.
I mean, we'll see, my friend. You'll see it come out, and you'll be like, and then you'll listen to it, and you'll be like, You know what I mean? It's gonna be a big surprise, and it's not even gonna be.
Only like 2 people are gonna get through this little podcast and realize.
I suppose I should say, since no one's gonna be watching this anyway, and half the people will just click on Joel. I have a friend that sounds literally exactly like him. Like their natural voice sounds a little similar, but they just add a bit of rasp to their voice, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And yeah. I've been thinking, an idea that I have is to make him do the voice throughout the entire podcast and pretend like it is him, like completely market the video as Vine Sauce Joel, and you would be able to tell that it wasn't, because he sounds literally completely exactly 100% sounds like him.
Wow.
So that's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things brewing in my head. You should. Have you ever done a collaboration?
Oh my god, my first collab was, of course, in my Minecraft days, and guess what? It was with this other Minecraft YouTuber that nobody knew as well. And the only reason I collabed with him is that was the only Minecraft friend I ever made in general that actually liked me. Everyone else despised me. And
you weren't popular in the Minecraft world.
Well, no, mainly on the server that I was a part of. Literally, no one really said it, but I got the feeling that everyone hated me, other than like a few people, including him. And so we did this collab. It was shit, by the way. It was literally just a gameplay video of me and him. And I don't know how whoever I did the collab with, I don't know how he's doing. He's probably doing fine, but whatever.
Another collab I technically did was with Avery on the 300 subscriber special that I did, which was a Q&A video. And it was literally just a dumb Walmart phone call that I regret making that joke because it's actually not really that funny. It's like saying how I'm gay. That's the joke. That's literally the joke.
Dude, are you gay, bro? That's funny. Oh, shit. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. I don't know. I'm ready. I'm ready to collab with PewDiePie. It's happening.
Huh?
How would you react? What would your reaction be if you looked at your sub feed and I had featuring PewDiePie and you watch it and you see him going like, "How's it going, bros? Welcome to the Blurry Egg episode."
If I clicked on a PewDiePie video and I just saw that, I would have been like, "Holy shit! This is probably the biggest gig you've ever gotten in your life."
You'd be
probably
like,
ever will.
You'd go in the comments and go, "That's my friend,"
and get 2 likes.
Dude, that would get me like 1 million subscribers. He's shouted out good old Memology, the good guy Memology. He gave Memology maybe 2 shoutouts. Way too many shoutouts than he deserves, but Memology used to have like 30,000 subscribers, and PewDiePie did a single shoutout and he ended up with like 150,000. Like,
wow.
Dear Lord, man. Come on, choose someone who has better content.
Like me.
Yeah, I'd if I had 80 million subscribers, goddamn, I would make like 20 videos of just looking at underrated YouTubers. Actually, speaking of which, can I just talk about that concept in general? I freaking hate, Ellis Mark did this as well, but, like, Just Jargon, like, some other YouTubers did this concept as well. I plan on doing it as well, but I want to put a better spin on it, because everyone else is doing essentially the same goddamn thing. They just go unscripted, recorded. They just go through a list of people and just like, oh, alright, I'm just going to look at their latest video. Oh, wow, alright, this is good, this is bad. 6 out of 10, alright, let's move it on. I've just seen Turkey Tom do that, where he goes into his Discord and says, "Show me your channels and I'll look at it."
Oh yeah, I showed him my channel, and the recent video at the time was my 400 sub special, which was just a throwaway video, and he just reviewed that video as if my entire content was like that. And it's bullshit. Like, that's the reason that doesn't work, because you can't judge someone's content off one video. You have to watch at least 3 or 4 to get a good idea.
I left the LS Mark Turkey Tom Discord because they just randomly came out with a system where you have to click an emoji to get, like, permissions for every channel. I clicked it, it didn't work, so I left. It's just it's literally a broken server now. It doesn't work.
It worked for me, so I stayed in, but I probably wouldn't have done the same thing.
I got dabbed on.
The way I want to approach it is that I've never seen anyone actually go fully in depth on these smaller creators. Like, I want to talk about like 5 or 10 other people, and video would probably be like 20 minutes long. I go in depth again with people that I actually kind of like, give some criticism along the way, and that's it. All right, people who deserve the recognition, and that's it. All right, new channels to watch. It gives you an incentive to subscribe to them. The way these other people do it, they just do it for views. Like, the way they present it in a way, they don't care about the creators. They do not care about their content. They just care about getting goddamn views and getting subscribers, because they want more. They want to pump out more of these subscriber freaking review things, and it pisses me off.
I know what's showing up in the LS Mark review. I've thought of it's less of me like looking at random people's YouTube channels, but I thought of making a video just going through some of my favorite channels that are underrated, like Dirty D. You don't know who Dirty D is. He is the first Discord server I ever joined was the Dirty Discord back in 2016, and I've been in there since I joined. He's one of my favorite YouTube channels of all time, and he has only like 24,000 subscribers. It's so underrated. He's hilarious. He's a just funny person, and his editing skills are amazing, and it just stinks that he only has 24,000 subscribers. It doesn't make any sense. He has like high quality production videos that take him months to make, and then you have Memology over here spending 20 minutes on a video looking at a clip and going, isn't that funny? And then he has 100,000 subscribers. It's like, come on. Why?
Yeah. It's like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like what I get off YouTube sometimes, that the less effort you put into something, the more recognition you get out of it.
Like, meme-tastic.
Yeah, he's a really good example. Like, sure, some of the stuff that he does now is kind of funny, but it loses its charm, like, instantly. And, like, and ever since I made the video on him, he just got even more shit. Like, he stopped the low-quality videos after I called out how terrible and pointless they were. And he just he's pretty much dead. Like, his channel is dunzo.
I looked at it earlier today, and literally half his uploads are just, ooh, look, all these thumbnails get together to make a photo. They don't really connect because I messed it up, but it's like, oh, yeah, original. That's entertaining. That's what I want in my sub feed, is 20 videos just completely clogging it.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's like, this is the type of stuff you do on like a throwaway account, not your main channel. That's retarded. And I expect Meme-tastic to fall out on the map soon. Like, he's losing more of his audience daily, and he's probably hit 100K again. It'll probably like a decade.
Damn, dude.
Ugh, jeez, like. I'm so glad I made that Meme-tastic video. If it wasn't for that, he probably would have made even like. He kept on making low quality videos. Like,
dude, you're lucky.
Over and over again.
Right? I made one on Memology, and not that I thought that would affect him at all, but he is just kept growing. He hasn't ever, not once has he upgraded his form of quality. It's all videos that he puts text over an image and says, that's wacky, or that's dumb. This person is dumb. And he's been gaining thousands and thousands of subscribers every day. Not that much, but
that's because he doesn't have to work for it. He can just sit back, relax, put no effort, and just make the views. He doesn't care about his content. He cares about the goddamn numbers.
Let me tell you about what your average Memology day. He looks at something that he thinks, I don't like that person. I'm going to take an image of that person, say, this person is dumb, make fun of them, and then end the video. And it's like, come on, dude. I spend more time on mine, and I have a throwaway account. The entire thing is a throwaway account. It's shit posts. My shit posts take more effort than your average video. What are you doing? Why are you so popular? Why are so many people following him? It's so stupid. I hate it.
Because they're stupid. I don't get it. Like, they don't actually consider watching people who put the effort, they care about the audience. No, instead they just love all the garbage that's on YouTube, and they accept it.
It's not like I just went out of the gate hating Memology. I subscribed to his channel. I liked him. I was a Memology fan. But then after like 2 months, I was like, what, are you gonna make something original? You've made like two videos that I enjoyed, but like, because you look at the most popular videos that he has, and it's like, okay, that's like an informative video, but it turns out the most popular videos are the only videos that are actually informative, and the rest of them are just him making fun of someone for no reason. It's like, oh, so you don't actually do anything useful. That was a surprise to me. So,
yeah,
like, I went into it being, oh, this guy's cool, and then I came out like, what the hell? Who is this dude?
Yeah, that's just, I don't get it. People are retarded. Content creators really, they don't care about their content at all. They just care about, oh, look guys, numbers. Wow, look at that big number. Who gives a shit? I'm not sucking your damn dick, alright? Like, just give me good content. That is all I care about. I don't care if you have 1 subscriber. I don't care if you have 1 billion subscribers. If you don't have good content, I don't give a shit about you.
Dude, do you know my little process is, I don't care about the numbers, but I also don't care about my quality. I just enjoy doing shit.
Yeah, like, fine. if you're not good at editing, all right, cool. If you know how to structure shit and you know how to like put something together to like engage your audience, that's all that matters. And like if you enjoy it, that's even better. Like come on, like that's the very important thing. You want to be yourself.
I really doubt he enjoys making his videos.
Yeah, like YouTube is about like being yourself. You want to express yourself in any way. You can do it in all kinds of ways in video form. So I don't get it when I see so many people put on this fake mask of themselves and just putting on a dumb show that will not be remembered in 5 years or something like that. Like, you see how Jake and Logan Paul right now are, like, so popular right now?
Oh, I know why they do it. Because Memeology doesn't make a cent on his video. He just likes attention. But Jake Paul is making millions of dollars.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's mostly on his YouTube channel now. Maybe, like, some other small crap. But because of the controversies both of them have been in, I don't see them getting an opportunity anytime soon. And YouTube's slowly being sinking ship right now. And I hope to God that in like a few years or so they don't have a career anymore, because from what they show, they don't deserve it. Like, they are absolute assholes.
They'll still have a career because they've garnered enough like retarded children fan base that if they go on tour again, which they've done many times, they'll fill an entire huge theater of screeching children for their shitty music. They have fans, and they have any sort of social media that they can think of. If YouTube goes out, there's going to be a video platform that you can make at least some money off of, and they're going to go there, and they're going to
go there. But guess what? I feel like that video platform is not going to tolerate their behavior. They're going to like punish them hard if they ever attempt the shit they do on YouTube. Like, the fact that they advertise to kids so often, and like they freaking flex all their shit, and it's like, they clearly don't care what they make. And my phone is ringing. God damn it! I'll be right back. But anyways, back to my freaking Jake Paul and Logan Paul rant. I don't know where the hell I was at, but I mentioned that they don't deserve a platform at all, and I just hope YouTube doesn't exist anymore and more or less is a thing in the past, and some other site takes its place, or like there's a competitor out there. And I hope to God they rip to shreds every single content creator that made YouTube bad. They make the rules in such a way that they favor actual good effort content, and they pretty much push out any garbage. Like,
I feel like that's something that you can't really do, because I think the money system, like the advertisement system that YouTube has in place currently, is probably the best and the most fair. But the best and most fair does favor like kind of effortless content more towards like things that you spend a long time on, because you really, if you make it so that it's clicks instead of watch time, a lot of people get just too much money than what they deserve. And if you make it watch time versus clicks, it favors people who like keep pumping shit out, but at the same time, like a spicy thumbnail and clickbait won't, make someone rich.
Like, here's the thing. I actually really like how the whole watch time thing works, but I feel like YouTube needs to implement a side system to that as well. Like, they need to like have some sort of like sorting system. Like, hey, is this video considered good or not? Or like, I don't want to consider it like use the like to dislike ratio to determine that, because people would abuse that. Because it's people's decision, but if people dislike bomb it, you're screwed. And it definitely screws over smaller channels unless you implement it for only like bigger channels that are making it big. But still, I feel like they need to have some sort of system where it favors some content and dismisses other ones from being suggested, and it doesn't matter what the view count is or watch time is.
What they need is living, breathing human beings to run the entire YouTube. Like they need
No. It would have to be automated. Sure, some things would slip in the crack, and yeah, there'd be controversy. But by over time, it'd just get a little bit better, and I think it'd work. But I don't know. You'd have to implement it to see how it would truly work.
Yeah.
Which I don't see happening anytime soon. So
I really when I say that it should only be a major corporation, I mean it can physically only be one, because YouTube is not profitable. YouTube loses Google money, but they are like the richest damn company in the world, so they can afford it. But like if Google cannot afford like making money, there's no way some like small ass vanilla dude can actually, you know, make any profit off it. And if they're not making profit, they're not going to give people money. So
true.
Like it's just going to be a literal video making site versus you actually making money off of your videos.
Yeah, and that actually really encourages like putting the heart into your content than anything else. But I just see Vanillio as like an archive site than anything else, because YouTube is going to be my main site for probably for how long it's going to exist. And if it ever shuts down, hopefully I can use Vanillio as like my little archivey zone to look at my past stuff. And
do you like the direction Drake from State Farm is going, where he uploads his videos a week later onto YouTube?
Oh, that's actually smart. Here's the thing. I feel like more YouTubers should do this. Like, they should move to Vanillio and encourage their viewers to go on the site, because they should like upload the videos like a few days or a week early, so that way it feels more beneficial being on that site than it is on YouTube, and then viewers would slowly get into Vanillio.
Well, I feel like any large creator wouldn't dream of doing that, because like I said before, large creators that are currently making money, they don't want Vanilla because they're not going to make money there. Like if channels like yours or Drake's, you wouldn't make literally a dime on anything anyway, so you can go on there without any repercussions. But people with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they're making good money off of videos, and they don't want that to go away. They're not going to like give up cash just because YouTube is shitty. So I don't expect...
that's true. But especially for us, we have nothing to lose, so it's fine. I mean, I used to gain 2 cents each video, but YouTube took that away from me, so oh well.
Yeah. Aren't you like not able to redeem the money that you made anyway?
Oh yeah, I have $11 in limbo, because you have to have $100 in ad revenue in order to get your first paycheck. But because I only made $11, that's just stuck in my AdSense account, and I can't gain anything else.
That's funny.
Just $11 I will never be able to use for probably the longest time.
Yeah, until you hit it big with your next LS Mark video.
I expect my LS Mark video to hit 1,000 views. Like, I'm not kidding.
Just because it has LS Mark in the title, or?
Yeah, itself already. I expect his fans to watch the video. I don't know how they're going to react. They're probably going to react negatively at first, because I'm going to talk shit about him, and then realize, oh, it's actual criticism. He's actually not a dipshit.
That's what I'm expecting with my Fine Sauce Joel podcast.
Yeah.
Except they wouldn't click on it and go, oh! They would click on it and go, what the hell? That would be so perfect. I really intend to. There are people who I have decided in my head. There are people who I want to get on, which is Zaire. Zaire I really want to get on, just because, why not? Do you know him? I think he's in the Pac-Man, Bastion, the Truler. I don't know. He's been in I think he's in your server. Let me see. Skibbity.
Oh wait, who again?
In Robot Undiscord, he was called Pac-Man.
Oh, freaking
Bastion Zaire, the Truler is what he originally was, with like 2 zeros. I was like going to say something, but I was like, we should probably elongate that silence to make it extra awkward.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah,
Oh my gosh.
him, of course, Vine Sauce Joel. Fahim wants to come on again, which I am more than happy to do that. But Jesus, my dog's ready to kill you.
No.
She's warning us that we should end it, so that's what we're gonna do. Thanks for doing this and doing this. Unsubscribe, dislike. Tell me about your stuff.
Oh wait, my stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So mainly the commentaries I make. I don't get what I get from some people. God damn it! Is that another goddamn phone call? Are you kidding me? Fucking kill me!